I understand how heavy and painful it feels to be stuck in despair and feel like you failed. I've been there too. But I want to share something important that changed my life. Today, I live with happiness, comfort, and most of all, financial freedom, something you're probably hoping to achieve too, right? This change happened when I discovered the truth about 9 money traps created by the elites, corrupt governments, and dishonest banks. These lies keep most people stuck in poverty and struggling. But once you know the truth, it becomes a powerful weapon to break free. That's why I'm here, to help expose these false beliefs that stop people from growing and reaching their full potential. Together, we'll uncover the hidden truths about money and find a new path toward financial independence. We're going to explore these secrets step by step so you can escape financial stress and move toward a better, richer life. But before we begin, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future video. Let's get started on this journey together. The first trap that keeps people stuck in poverty is the belief that true security comes from having a fixed job. We're constantly taught that having a steady job is the safest path, and I remember how my poor dad gave me that same advice: go to school, get good grades, and find a stable job. For a while, I believed it. But my rich dad saw things differently and helped me realize that this belief is misleading. My poor dad worked very hard in regular jobs, gave it his all, and still couldn't break free from a life of struggle. His job, which was supposed to bring him security, actually held him back and stopped him from reaching his full potential. It became a trap, not a solution. In contrast, my rich dad refused to follow that traditional path. He didn't want to spend his life working for someone else. While most people were stuck in jobs, he was busy creating his own business and financial future. He also understood how to use the tax system to his advantage, unlike those stuck paying high taxes from their paychecks. My poor dad, like so many others, was raised to be just a small part of the working system, never questioning it. But my rich dad chose to become an entrepreneur. He knew that real power and freedom come when your money works for you, not the other way around. That's the real tragedy. Most of society believes in the false promise of job security, while only a few are brave enough to step outside the system and create their own path. In the end, we each have to decide if we want to take control of our story or remain just a background character in someone else's plan. The second trap that keeps people stuck in poverty is the belief that success only comes from working endlessly. My poor dad spent his whole life working hard. He went to school because he was told that's what successful people do, then got a job because it was considered the right step, and he worked tirelessly because he believed that hard work alone would lead to financial success. But despite all his efforts, he struggled with money for years, and it often took away his happiness. My rich dad, however, taught me something very different. Instead of just working hard, we need to work smart. Working smart doesn't just mean having others work for you. It's about inspiring people to work toward a shared goal that benefits everyone, and most importantly, it's about making your money work for you rather than you always working for money. The idea is simple: instead of spending our lives trading time for money, we should use smart strategies to build income that doesn't depend on constant effort. This is exactly what wealthy people do. As Warren Buffett once said, "Do what you enjoy and wealth will follow." It's time to break free from the false belief that working yourself to exhaustion is the key to success. True success is about using your energy wisely and directing both your work and your money in smarter ways to build a stronger financial future. The third trap that keeps many people financially stuck is the belief that all debt is bad. But that's not true. Wealthy people often have a lot of debt, and they use it to grow their wealth. The difference is that the rich understand the purpose of their debt and use it wisely. This is where the idea of bad debt versus good debt becomes important. Bad debt is the kind that pulls you down financially, like credit cards with high interest rates or loans to buy things that lose value over time, like cars. These debts are used to buy liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket. Good debt, on the other hand, is the kind that helps you grow richer. This includes loans used to invest in income-generating properties or buy equipment for a business, things that bring money back to you. For example, I bought a property with a bank loan by putting in a small amount of my own money. I rent it out, and the tenant's payments cover the loan while also giving me extra income. That's how debt can actually help build wealth when used smartly. So let's stop thinking all debt is bad. When used the right way, it can be a strong tool for financial growth. And if you're finding value in this video and want more useful content, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and comment, "I want more," so I know you're enjoying it. The fourth trap that many people fall into is the false comfort of believing the government will take care of them in retirement. It feels good to think that the government will handle everything, but this belief is misleading. The truth is, only you have the power to secure your financial future. Relying completely on government support for your old age is risky because those resources are not guaranteed and may not be enough. The real responsibility for your retirement lies with you, not the government. That's why it's so important to take control of your finances and start planning early. Don't blindly trust promises that may never be fulfilled. Instead, look for smart strategies to build your own retirement safety net. Achieving financial independence during retirement depends on your actions now, and the responsibility is fully yours. So take charge, make wise choices, and set yourself up for a comfortable future. And if you like this video, hit the like button, because maybe you'll be the first millionaire in your family. The fifth trap that many people fall into is the belief that money isn't very important. While it's true that money isn't the only thing that matters in life, it does play a major role in our overall well-being. You've probably heard the saying, "Money can't buy happiness," but research shows that this idea isn't entirely accurate. Studies that looked at happiness using different measures, like personal feelings, mental health, and spending habits, found that money actually brings peace of mind and adds to our happiness. Whether we realize it or not, money affects many areas of our lives. The way we think about money often comes from lessons we learn as kids, and many of us never question or rethink those lessons as we grow up. Because of this, we don't always understand the real impact money has on us or how it works. That's why money ends up having power over us in ways we don't fully see. Instead of saying money doesn't matter, it's more helpful to learn how money works so we can make smarter choices and manage it better. Understanding money helps us take control of our lives and use it wisely. If you've learned something from this so far, go to the comments and share what it is so others can benefit too. When I see your comment, I'll know you're thoughtful and I'll give you a heart. Now that you've commented, let's keep going. The sixth trap that deeply affects our thinking is the belief that money is the root of all evil. This idea often leads people to believe that money doesn't matter, especially those who don't have much of it. Sadly, my poor dad struggled in his later years and didn't find much happiness. I'm not saying money solves every problem, but I do believe that if he had been financially secure, his life would have been much better. My rich dad, on the other hand, saw money differently. He thought it was foolish to work your whole life for money and then act like it isn't important. While he believed that life matters more than money, he also knew that money is necessary to live a good life. It's important to stop thinking of money as evil and instead understand that money is just a tool. It's not good or bad on its own, it depends on how we use it and what our goals are. If we change how we think about money and see it in a more balanced way, it can actually help us live a richer, more meaningful life. The seventh trap that affects our thinking is the belief that being rich means being immoral. But just like a runner's physical fitness comes from regular training, judging someone's character based only on their wealth is unfair and too simple. Having money doesn't automatically make someone a bad person. In fact, many wealthy people do a lot to help others, while there are also people with little money who make poor choices. My poor dad always told me that education was the best path to success and a good job. But even though he was well educated, he often struggled with money and felt unhappy in his work. My rich dad, who didn't go to university, was very wealthy and successful. He believed that school mainly prepares people to be employees, and if your goal is just to get a job, then school works well. But school doesn't really teach us how to manage money or think like entrepreneurs. Instead, we're trained to follow instructions and work for others, not to start our own businesses or be creative thinkers. That's why it's important to look beyond formal education and focus on learning about money, building financial skills, and developing an entrepreneurial mindset. These things are just as important for living a successful and fulfilling life. The eighth trap that keeps people stuck is having a victim mindset. People who always see themselves as victims often end up attracting more problems and negativity into their lives. My poor dad used to think that life was unfair and that he had no control over his situation, while my rich dad believed he was in charge of creating his own future. This mindset of taking control is what eventually leads to wealth and success. It's important to stay away from people who always complain and blame others. You may have heard the phrase, luck happens when opportunity meets preparation, and I fully believe that's true. Many people who think they're unlucky are actually just unprepared for the chances life offers. If you want good things to happen, you need to be ready for them. Some people have been taught that taking responsibility is bad, but that only makes them miss out on great opportunities. You have to be ready and willing to take action if you want luck to work in your favor. No one else can do this for you. Once you understand that it's up to you to create your own luck, your perspective will change, and you'll start to notice opportunities everywhere. Success always starts with positive and creative thinking. The ninth trap that often holds people back is the belief that financial education is only for the wealthy or experts. Many think that understanding money, investing, or managing finances is too complicated or only meant for bankers, Wall Street professionals, or those born into money. This false belief stops people from learning important skills that could change their lives. My poor dad never took time to learn about money beyond paying bills and saving a little, which kept him stuck in a cycle of financial struggle. My rich dad, however, always said that financial education is for everyone and is the foundation of building wealth. He spent time reading books, attending seminars, and learning from mentors, knowing that knowledge is the most powerful tool to grow money and protect it. The truth is, financial education is not a secret club, it's open to anyone willing to learn and apply what they discover. By investing time in understanding money, budgets, investing, taxes, and business, you empower yourself to make smart decisions and avoid costly mistakes. The sooner you start, the sooner you gain control of your financial future. Don't fall for the trap of thinking you're too busy or it's too hard. Start small, stay curious, and keep learning. Remember, the wealthiest people are lifelong learners who keep improving their money skills. If you agree that financial education should be for everyone, comment below. Financial education is power. When I see your comment, I'll give you a heart. Keep learning and growing, because your financial freedom depends on it. The 10th trap we must avoid is thinking that investing is just about luck. Many people believe you need to be lucky to succeed in investing or that it's too risky to try. But this kind of thinking is limiting and harmful. Investing isn't about gambling, it's a skill you can learn and improve with time, knowledge, and experience. My poor dad thought investing was like playing the lottery, so he kept his money in the bank where inflation slowly reduced its value. In contrast, my rich dad saw investing as a smart, informed process. He educated himself, followed market trends, spread out his investments, and made decisions based on facts, not fear. Successful investing means learning constantly, understanding risks, planning long-term, and making decisions based on solid information. If you treat investing like a game of chance, you'll miss out on opportunities for growth and financial freedom. So, trust in your ability to learn, seek expert advice, spread your investments wisely, and be patient. Wealth takes time, discipline, and applied knowledge. Let's break free from this false belief and turn it into a chance to build real financial strength. Creative thinking helps solve problems, and courage means moving forward even when you're scared. Brave people don't quit, they keep going after their goals. If you're facing tough financial problems, it means you're also facing big opportunities. In fact, your mind works best during hard times. Say it out loud, my mind is at its sharpest during crises. Comment that below to show your commitment. If you're not facing big problems, you might be playing it too safe, which rarely leads to great success. Big challenges often come with great rewards, so be ready to work hard and stay committed. Believe in yourself and create your own path, don't just follow the crowd. Push beyond your comfort zone, because staying comfortable won't lead to growth. Be passionate about what you do, and it won't feel like work. See yourself as a winner to keep moving forward with confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Think of yourself as a one-person army, capable and unstoppable. And if this video helped you, share it with 3 friends who'll thank you for it. If you're still watching, it means you're truly focused and success is already on its way to you. If you found this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss our future uploads. See you in the next video.